guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing a brand new series and it is going to be called Ballet Basics. So this is going to be for all the beginners out there wanting to know and to get started in ballet. Today's video is obviously going to be about posture and how to have yourself presented in class when you are dancing and different types of arm movements. And also I just do want to say I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I have been super busy with my grad performance, which went really well, and I also have exams coming up, so it's just a really stressful time of the year, so I'm sorry about that, but at least I have a video for you guys today, so that's good. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so let's start with how you stand in class. This is just, I'm going to talk about from the top to about my pelvis and bum. So let's just start from the top. You want to have a really long, elongated neck when you are in ballet, not scrunched back or forward. You want it to have it nicely placed on top. And that also goes with your whole upper body. You want to be nicely placed on top, not all over the place, just up. Now going down a little bit with your shoulders, you want to have them nicely out but not sticking out and not having your scapulars poking out. So majority of the time nicely flat and out. And for your scapular back, if you ever have trouble keeping it nicely flat, I suggest, I do this all the time before I start an exercise, I always lift my shoulder up and I kind of let my scapula go out and then I put the shoulder down. So just like that. And I pretty much do this always before I start an exercise just to recenter myself and make sure my scapulas are in place. And if you do this before each exercise, you will get into a habit of having it perfectly placed. And then hopefully in the future, you will be able to stand there straight away without having to fix it. Going further down with your pelvis, this is the most important posture for ballet. You do not want to be sticking out or tucking too far under. You want to be perfectly straight up and down and really rotated through your whole body. So just to summarize all that again, perfectly placed pelvis, ribs in but out and not sticking out. Shoulders nicely out and along and not poking the shoulders out. So it's basically you're trying to stay as straight as possible but still feeling like you are lengthening outwards. So that was the basic placement of a ballet posture when you are dancing. So now I just want to quickly touch on your arms and how they should be placed and fingers. Let's start off with the fingers, shall we? So when I was younger, when I first started out in ballet, I didn't do anything with my fingers and it looked very bad. I suggest having a slight extended look with your fingers. So with me, I like to place my thumb right in the middle, so the fourth finger, the middle finger. And the other three, I like to have them slightly higher than the middle finger. And the pinky is the highest, as you can see, just like that. But of course they don't have to be really straight. Make sure they are really relaxed and soft and they do not look strained at all. Another tip, if you are finding it really hard to keep your fingers like this, I suggest putting a pencil in between your fingers. This will really help give you muscle memory of how you should hold your fingers. And another great tip to keep your hands nice and soft is to literally just shake them and get the tension away from your fingers. So now going further down, the wrists are another important thing of ballet. I struggle to keep them nice and soft. So make sure in bras your wrist is not tilting back and it is perfectly aligned with your arm. Again, first, and second is the same as well. You do not want to have it dropped at all. And talking about second as well, your elbow is important too. You do not want to be dropped down. And I like to think of like your hugging type of ball or something like a humongous beach ball. So just think of that when you are in second and even first as well. So as you can see, my elbows aren't dropped and my wrists aren't dropped either. They are perfectly on a table, I guess, or hugging a beach ball. So we've done bras bar first, second, Third and fourth are kind of the same as well. Make sure the elbows are not tilted downwards. They are perfectly straight like this. If you do want to improve on them a little bit, I suggest doing lots of arm exercises and just standing in front of a mirror and going through each port de bras and just check at how you are doing it. This will improve your arms and your arm positions for ballet. So the next arm position is fifth position. Now this is another very important one to keep in mind, is that you do not want to have your arm too far back when it isn't fit, or too far forward that you're hiding your face and it looks very downward in a way. So make sure when your arms are up, they are just in front, that when you look up you can see your fingers. So that is a great little tip there. And also to not have them, again, in and dropped. Make sure it is perfectly straight. And this is a side view. So make sure they're not there, but just where you can see your fingers. Another position is when you are in bras. You want to make sure that you are not too high or too low. To find the perfect height of bras is if you have your arms extended at a 45-degree height. And all you want to do is just bend them, and this is the perfect height for you. And when you extend, it should be the right height. So those are most of the arm positions on how you should hold them in ballet. Like I've been saying, the most key thing for arms and postures is to stay placed and not to let yourself go. That is the number one thing that I can give to you. So now let's go on to the outro. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and want more from this series. And make sure you have subscribed to my channel for upcoming videos as always. So yeah, I will see you guys hopefully next week. Bye!